Ben 10 returns to consoles with a completely new look. But is this kart racer another cash-in, or will fans find substance?
Ben 10, Galactic Racing. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my brother Fromboard here and I have heard tell of a legend.
Set in an alternate dimension, Ben and 14 other characters must race through tracks set across several planets, all in hopes of winning a trophy. It's a break from saving the universe. Still, the fact that the game tries to justify why players are racing instead of fighting through hordes of alien scum really weakens the game right at the beginning. This attempt at a story could have been less noticeable if a flashy intro video had been made for fans. As it stands, players will probably enjoy the game more if they skip ahead of the introduction.
Ooh, that sure is a mighty fine story, Octagon. If only there was some way for you and I to partake in said improbable event.
In addition to no opening cinematic, the graphics feel incomplete. The 25 tracks follow the same visual aesthetic as the 5 planets they are set in, with no deviation from the norm. Also, the characters look unnatural in their karts at times. Still, what is there looks good, if a little repetitive. There are no screen tears or glitches, even when falling off of the tracks. A little more work and diversity would have made this game stand out, though. There is nothing new to Galactic Racing, but everything feels right. Acceleration and drifting are controlled with the trigger buttons, powers are mapped to the face buttons, and tricks are performed with the right analog stick. Steering and drifting takes some getting used to, but once it has been mastered, each character's defensive power and boost becomes easier to reach. The power-ups are standard for kart racer: tracking missiles, bouncing rockets, mines, shrinkers, turbos, and autopilot. The character's specific powers feel like the Quake weapon in Wipeout, but mapping this power to the tricks makes it feel more unique. Like all kart racers, the game does feel cheap at times, sending attacks at the player on the last lap to drop him from first place to last. Also, the game feels weak in the first circuit with nothing special about the tracks. However, as the player unlocks new tracks, the game opens up with shortcuts, some obvious and some hidden, and track changes on a few of the tracks. There are several game modes to offer some variety, but there is nothing new: time trial, capture the flag, elimination, and destruction derby. As the players explore these game modes and master new tracks, new characters, tracks, and karts are opened. Again, nothing is new, but everything comes together nicely.
Here we are.
Then there's the sound. At its default setting, the sound effect of the karts and weapons drown out any music that may be hiding in the background. However, the worst part of Galactic Racing are the redneck alien commentators. These two introduce the tracks at the start of the race and offer the same jokes throughout the entirety of the game. Fortunately, they can be turned off, and the audio levels can be adjusted for the player's preference.
Fine. If and that's the way y'all feels about my narrative type skills, Octagon, you just go and do it yourself next time.
This game has an audience with Ben 10 fans, and all things considered, it is a solid kart racer. It will not overtake Mario Kart anytime soon, but it can definitely offer an experience similar to Wipeout for children. A little more graphical work and polishing, and an online multiplayer would have made this a fantastic kart racer, but as it stands, most Ben 10 fans will enjoy this little distraction.